Alright, here we are. Tuesday, I think. I'm waiting for the kid I'm babysitting today, but of course, as always happens, they did not tell me what time they're coming. I've been kind of stuck here, since I don't know how to reach them right now. But anyway, that's what's going on. Here's what I really want to talk about. Remember that wedding, people? Remember the wedding? My best friend that was having a destination wedding and we couldn't afford to go to it, and so it became a big time stressful ordeal. Well, we didn't go, which was absolutely, even more in retrospect, the right decision, because had we gone, we'd be in serious trouble right now, financially. It would have been a serious problem for us anyway, which is why we didn't do it. But now, with everything that's happened, I mean, we would really be, like, decimated if we had done that. And we just could not afford to go. Well, here is the thing, people. She has stopped being my friend. And, let's see. That's a problem. We were friends for almost 30 years. Best friends. Like, beyond friends, you know, when you get past the friends, you're such good friends that you become like family. And I wish I could tell you that I'm just sad about it. I'm definitely sad about it. It's definitely been part of what's been going on for me underneath for the last month or so. That's part of why I've been seeming maybe more grief-stricken about other things or more depressed. It's definitely because I've lost one of my major support people. And, yeah, I'm feeling some anger about it, people. I'm definitely feeling some anger. You know, that's a natural part of grief, so I guess that's okay. I'm trying not to feel too bad about that. I mean, I definitely am very sad. I'm definitely, like, you know, grieving about it on some level. But I'm also just mad. You know why? Because, like, I did the only thing I could do. It wasn't that I didn't want to go to her wedding, and I feel like there's no communication. I mean, I've just, like, cut totally off. I have tried to reach out to her and been completely slammed down. And so I did the best I could, people. I mean, from the beginning of the situation, I did the best I could to be clear that, like, that choice was going to be hard for us to do. And then in the end, it just became too hard for us to do. And I had, you know, like, I didn't want to have to do that. I postponed it as long as I could. I was hoping, you know, for something to work out. But in the end, it didn't. And we just plain cannot afford it. We couldn't afford it. And so I feel pissed that that's enough to ruin a 30-year friendship over. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm doing the best I can for my family, and that is what it came down to. It had nothing to do with me not thinking that's, you know, an important day for her. I mean, I wanted to be there, obviously. I'm very sad that she is completely cut me off and won't, like, send me any wedding pictures. I mean, I wish I could have been there, so I would like to know and see, and yet I'm frustrated. I also just feel like, I guess I'm just kind of like, I'm definitely pissed off. I'm in the anger phase. I'm also feeling like, I mean, I get her feelings, and that's not a problem for me. I just have a problem with there being no room for my feelings also being legitimate. You know what I mean? And no discussion, so there's no way to, like, work through it. Or I mean, there's not really much I can say except for we couldn't afford to come. You know, like, just factually couldn't. And yet I think we're just in such different places in our lives, and we have such completely different lifestyles, that it's almost impossible for her to completely comprehend that. I mean, I think that's the problem, because when I said we couldn't go, she said she was devastated and confused. Devastated, I get ya. Confused, there's nothing to be confused about. The facts, I mean, I factually said why we couldn't go. There's really no confusion. Don't have enough money, can't do it. You know, like, just cannot do it. Did everything else I could do, sent the nicest gift I could send, you know, like, but just couldn't afford to go. So I mean, I don't even know where to go from that, except for that I'm actually like in a place where I'm not even allowed to do anything, so I just have to wait and see how it turns out, you know what I mean? And then the longer that that takes, the more I feel like, F you. You know what I mean? Like, you had one day that I missed, but there's so many other days, you know what I mean? And there's so much more going on in the full scope of life, and now you're missing all of that, and I'm missing all of that. You know what I mean? Like, I had to miss one day, but I didn't need to miss 120. You know what I mean? So, you know, and then it's just like, you know, and then I'm resentful of that too. Like, you know, I also have been having major things going on in my life, and she's not there for that. So, you know, I don't know, you know what I mean? And the balance of things, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to not be angry, I guess. So I'm definitely sad about that. Pretty majorly sad, also pretty majorly angry. And I'm definitely feeling like, you know, it blows. I mean, a lot of times it sucks. I mean, there's a lot of times where I do want to just be able to call her, and that's the person I would call. In a certain circumstance, it's like, I haven't been able to do that, and I don't have a different person for that. On that same level, and it's just, you know, whatever. It was bad. I mean, the whole situation that went down was bad, and I wish it could have been different, and I don't know how it could have been different under the circumstances with our two personalities. I mean, I just don't know what else could have happened. I did the best that I could, you know what I mean? Like, I did the best that I could. And I wish, if I had known the way that it was going to go down, I obviously would have done it differently. But it wouldn't have meant that I could go. I mean, I was still not gone, but I would have been more clear from the beginning that we weren't going to be able to go. I wasn't being, I wasn't trying to, I think that maybe she feels that I was deceptive, or that I was trying to, you know, like, I don't know, you know, that wasn't being upfront. When I was being as upfront as I could in the moment, you know what I mean? Like, I was still hoping that we could work it out. I did always make it clear that this could be a problem for us, but I was honestly hoping that we would be able to work it out, and in the end, we couldn't, you know? And I still gave plenty of notice on that, people. Plenty. And I also think, for the full scope, I mean, I do think, I respect destination weddings, but I think if you have a destination wedding, you have to know that not everyone will be able to go. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a fact. And to hold that against me when that was her choice is unfair. You know what I mean? Like, that's unfair. You know, she made a choice she knew would be factually difficult for people, and then, you know, like, then you have to allow for the fact that I might not be able to go, you know? So, there's that. I don't know. Yeah, alright, those are my feelings.